Ba, 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 ba,
Bang,
ba.
bang, 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 bang. Oh, right. Welcome to Paisans and Pylons. What's this, episode 4? Oh, yeah,
Yep.
Episode 4. We're cranking stats, man. If you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button, baby. A lot has happened since last time we uploaded something. For example, Carson Wentz traded. Holy shit. I mean, we saw that coming.
Yep.
But Wentz gets traded before Watson. What are you guys' takes on that thing?
Wentz the head case now? Yeah, on Thursday he got traded for a third-round pick in 2021. So this year, third-round pick, and a conditional second in 2022. It could turn into a first depending how much time or like whatever like things that he meets. Anyway,
Yeah.
so he's play like a playoff game or like play this many snaps. I think that's a fair price. I think the Eagles were asking way too much of him, and he just came off the worst season of his career.
He was barely better than Drew Lock, and Drew Lock sucks.
Yeah, but Denver's gonna roll forward with Drew Lock. I like Drew Lock. I have nothing against him.
I'd rather have Sam Darnold than Drew Lock.
Yep. But I found it interesting that the Eagles are actually betting that Wentz isn't going to play. I think it's like 75% of the snaps. Because if he does, then it turns into a first. So they're actually betting against
Really?
that he's not going to play. So I found
Why would he not? What are they banking on him getting injured?
Like
probably
usual.
or
It's
or
always
he's
his
not-
back or his knees. He's like
Yeah.
grandpa knees girly. He has horrible knees.
Yeah, but now with that offensive line, I think Wentz is going to be pretty solid. I think the Colts just turned into a top 5 team in the AFC, or maybe even
Yeah,
top
definitely.
3. They're going to be competing with the Chiefs, and they're going to be competing with the Bills.
They're one good
Yeah.
quarterback away from I think.
Yeah. The
really-
receivers are good. We know the running backs are nuts.
and
They
now Wentz
want-
is back with Frank Reich. So
Yeah.
Frank Reich was their coach during the Super Bowl and his MVP run. So I think that's going to help them a lot. And so he goes to Indianapolis and he texts last year's rookie wide receiver Michael Pittman. Goes, "Oh, so you have number 11. Can I have number 11?" And Michael Pittman was just like, "No, you are not getting number 11." So he wants to earn it, and I mean Wentz isn't going to earn it, but apparently Wentz was like, "Okay, fine. I didn't want it anyway." Like a freaking 5-year-old. Like, you're such a loser. Yes, you did. And now he's going to get another. He can't get 18 because Manning. I doubt they're going to let him use 12 because luck.
What? Does he really care what number he has?
Yeah, because he's a head case and he's a little
What
bitch.
a pussy.
Oh, now he's going to throw like 18 interceptions in the first like 4 weeks and be like, it's because I'm not wearing number 11. That's
Yeah,
why."
hats off to Michael Pittman for not being a simp to the system.
Mm-hmm.
Hats off to Michael Pittman. I think he did he even wear. I think he wore number 11 in USC too. Like it was like he's like one of those guys that wears the same number. I don't know, maybe.
Hey, and Michael Pittman also spoke very highly of Sam Darnold.
I mean, dude,
They don't need him anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
would you rather have Sam Darnold than Wentz?
I'd rather have Darnold
With
over
Frank,
Wentz.
I don't know. It
Dude,
depends.
Frank Reich is just one thing though. Like everything else, that's the only thing Carson Wentz might have on Sam Darnold is Frank Reich. Everything else is just the team. Like better receivers, better offensive line, better defense. That's just the team itself. Like Sam Darnold and Carson Wentz aren't bringing that to Indianapolis. They're just bringing themselves. So the only thing that Carson Wentz could have on him is just the ability to be able to play with Frank Reich, a little more history. But he's injured. Sam Darnold's not injured. I don't know.
I mean, he has a lengthy injury history as well, so it's kind of the same.
Yeah, but nothing
He
to the
hasn't played the whole
extent of
season
what
yet.
Wentz has. Wentz
True,
has been
but-
a lot worse.
And
I
we're
mean-
not going to know anything about them trading Sam Darnold anytime soon. It's that Rappaport or Schefter said today that they want to complete all their evaluations, so interviews, pro days, and all like the draft analysis with all the incoming rookies. So it's going to be at least a month because I know
Yeah.
Justin Fields' pro day I think is like the 29th of March, and Zach Wilson's is like the 25th of March. So
When's Kyle Trask?
he doesn't get one because he sucks. But no, yeah. So I mean, Jets fans, including myself, are eager just to know what they're doing. I want to know what they're doing, but I'm not going to rush the process. Like when we had Tannenbaum just was handing out mega deals to everybody. So I mean, I'd rather go out with an analytical standpoint and have a reason for our actions.
Hey, man, you guys got to keep Darnold.
Are you guys going to keep Russell Wilson?
Yeah, we're
Keep
going to keep
Darnold.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Okay.
You see Mikey Opati just retired like an hour ago.
Why?
Because he retired. What do you mean why? He's like 80.
He's 80 years old playing football.
No, just another offensive lineman out of the Seahawks lost. So we've lost Zach Wheeler, scumbag, and now we've lost Mikey Opati. I mean, we're cooked. And Russ is complaining about not having an offensive line.
I gotta
You need help.
It's easy. Just use a first round pick on one. Yeah,
maybe Jamal Adams could play offensive line.
Yeah.
These guys got jokes.
In 2023, you'll be able to draft a no lineman in the first round.
Oh, we could draft a no lineman in the second round, right?
You can.
Yeah. But I think Adams would be better than the second round offensive lineman.
I'm telling you, trade into the first round. Get rid of Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, we're not trading Bobby Wagner, dude.
Why not?
That's so illogical.
You need money. He's so much money.
He's also the best linebacker in football.
Debatable.
How is that debatable? Who's better than Bobby Wagner?
Who's better than Bobby Wagner?
And don't say Devin White or stupid Levante David because it's so false.
But they just won a Super Bowl.
So did Bobby Wagner has a Super Bowl. Anything else?
John Bostic.
Please.
It was Luke Kuechly for a while. I know, but I'm not saying Bobby, but sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. And Bobby Wagner's a lot of money. He's a lot of money, and he's 30. So I'm telling you, he's not gonna finish his playing career with the Seahawks.
Yeah, okay.
They'll give him another season. This season, when they go 8-8, they're like, fuck, our Super Bowl window.
Wow. I think we have another bet coming. This is you.
Let's go. What do you want to
Let's go, bro. All right. So first off, we're gonna bet that the Seahawks are not gonna go 8-8. Okay.
I hope the Seahawks draft Kyle Trask.
They're gonna be worse than 8-8.
Probably. Okay. Dude, but you can't. We have Lockett and DK Metcalf. That's an easy 5 wins right there. Russell Wilson adds another 2, and maybe we get lucky. We're winning 9 games. We might miss the playoffs.
Are you winning the division?
No, we're not. I just said we're gonna miss we're gonna miss the playoffs, or we're gonna be a wild card.
Who's winning the division?
Oh, the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams.
Yeah, there's no way the Rams win the division.
Yeah.
There's no way the Rams win the division.
The Rams are wild cards strictly because of Goff, and now they're like, oh, we have a guy that can actually throw the football.
Yeah, no, that Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey on the same defense, dude. It's just that's a wrap. Mm-hmm. The Seahawks have no defense. The Cardinals, I don't even think Kyler Murray is that good. Like they just have DeAndre Hopkins. Like the running game abysmal, defense is Like the Rams have it easy. And the Niners, trash, dude. Fuck the Niners.
Yeah, I think the Niners. It's gonna be a competitive division, but oh my gosh! And I didn't realize how much Kyler Murray's been struggling throwing the ball through the middle of the field. He can't.
Oh my god!
He can't see over his own line. He can't.
Yeah, well, you know that Drew Brees gets on his tippy toes to look down the field, right? Yeah. Well,
I mean, yeah.
So I think he's made a pretty good career out of it. But that's why I think Russell Wilson extends plays a lot, even though he's a little bit taller. You might not be able to see. Kyler Murray literally can't see over his center.
Yeah, no, because your center
that's a problem.
The average center is like 6'4", and then 1,000 pounds, so you can't see or get past any of them. Ugh.
And that was a big knock coming in when he was drafted, that he was going to be too short. I mean, he did silence some haters, but with his arm strength, but. Yeah, he's a little too short for the quarterback position.
With the roster they have today, I'm going back to the Colts here. What are the Colts' record next year?
Oh, they're winning 11 games. Would they win this year? They won 10 games, right? With Rivers?
I think so, yeah.
So you run it back with the same team with the addition of Carson Wentz? 11 games. I won't give him anything more than a game.
So are they taking the division from Tennessee?
100%.
I think Tennessee's going to fall off a little bit.
Yeah, dude. Tennessee, yeah. Dude, because what they do is they do
Tennessee, but I think
we like Tennessee, but all they do is play action just to get they're literally the Rams when they went to the Super Bowl.
I think people are like, yeah, you could figure out Derrick Henry, but there's nothing to really figure out about Derrick Henry.
You just have to tackle him.
That's it. It's just
tackle. You have to figure out the offensive scheme because when they run the ball,
you can figure out
because he can't throw.
Yeah, they just leave the field wide open for him, let him throw.
Yeah. Dude. Tennessee their offense flows through play action. So if they're able to run play action well, they're gonna beat you.
If you're Tennessee, you try and fix your defense. Their pass defense was horrible, but you fix their defense and you just draft O-line. You just try and help Derrick Henry even more. Corey Davis is a free agent, so they're gonna need another
He
one.
sucks. They don't need to bring him
Yeah.
back.
He's so inconsistent. Like,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
the year Corey Davis is.
I loved when
breaking out.
everyone was saying, "Oh, Corey Davis having a career year." Like, where, dude? He has like 30 catches.
He
Like,
came
what?
up, and those 30 catches were in like the last like 3 games. He comes alive at the end of the season. It's like,
AJ Brown tore his meniscus and had like a 1300-yard season, if I'm not mistaken, right? And was balling out, and he's playing on a bum knee.
Yeah, I am digging Tannehill there. I'm digging Tannehill.
I like Tannehill's good. Tannehill's perfect for what they're running in terms of offensive scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And they have the best running back, so like curtains. It's a good offense.
You know who Tannehill had as a coach his first.
Here we fucking go. Oh yeah, when they move on from Gase, they're the best quarterback of all time. I'm not saying
stats to prove it. Hold on.
Wait. So are you making a case that Darnold is going to be better than what he was with Adam Gase?
Yes.
That's
not
saying
argument. Throw it out. Because I like Darnold. I like Darnold.
I like Darnold too. If we keep Darnold, I'll throw $1,000. He plays better than he did with Gase. That's not saying much. But also, you can't blame Gase for Darnold throwing into triple coverage.
Yeah, but you
When
can't
there's no
blame
confidence.
What do you mean?
When there's no confidence, yeah.
Gase called the play. There's nothing open, so he has to improvise.
So throw it away. Don't throw it in the triple coverage. I've seen him. I see him throw passes right to Matt Milano's.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's really easy for you, coach quarterback. Okay, couch quarterback. You're not on the field.
Oh, now I'm the couch quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Russell Wilson's got to stop scrambling. He's gonna.
When did I say that?
That's you every time.
Oh, okay. Chris, give me the stats because this guy's a lunatic.
All right. So Tannehill under Gase, 2016, his QBR was 48.6. 2018 QBR dropped to 33.2. His CPOE was 2.8%. I don't know what that means, but it was 7th in the league.
What the fuck is that?
And then his air yards was 8.1, and that was 20th. That was Tannehill under Gase. Darnold under Gase, 2019 QBR, 45.6. Last year, it was 40.2. His CPOE was negative 0.3%, which is 23rd in the league. And his air yards was 8.3, which was 16th. So obviously very similar stats here.
Yep. And now, do you have Tannehill stats right now?
I don't have them in front of me, but we've seen that he could take a team to the playoffs and all the way to the AFC Championship game.
They look like they were going to beat the Chiefs. But then it's the Chiefs, Yeah.
So he had all the tools to bring a team to the AFC Championship and make them compete in the right system with the right coach around them. So I think Darnold will do the same thing.
Jets AFC Championship next year?
Fine.
Jets AFC Championship?
I'm not arguing that Adam Gase wasn't a shitty coach. I told you at the hire, like when Saleh got hired, I'm like, yeah, Rob Saleh. But now when we got Adam Gase, I'm like, the Jets hired Adam Gase. I'm like, okay. I mean, I wanted to give him a shot. We gave him a shot. He sucks. But
blue.
If we roll with Darnold, we roll with Darnold. But if we roll with Darnold, you trade back with the Panthers. Let the Panthers get their quarterback. And I want Kyle Pitts. I like Kyle Pitts.
Yep. Me too.
Tight end.
Yeah, we never have a tight end. So
never.
You haven't had a tight end since Kellen Winslow.
And
since Dustin Keller.
Dustin Keller. That's right. I forgot about Dustin Keller. Oh,
he's the last great Jet tight end.
You know who everybody forgets? I mean, he had like a year, but Visante Shanko was so good with Brett Favre in Minnesota.
Visante Shanko.
Oh, yeah, dude. He was fire with Brett Favre. So good.
But, I'd like Kyle Pitts because think Mike McDaniels, not Mike McDaniels, Mike LaFleur, we have Mike LaFleur, Mike LaFleur, anyway, Peter LaFleur.
I'm gonna wipe the floor with you, LaFleur.
So we bring in LaFleur. He's just coming from an offense with George Kittle. If you get another tight end that they know how to use tight ends, bring in Kyle Pitts. He's like an Evan Ingram, but doesn't suck.
I still can't believe he made a fucking Pro Bowl. He made the
Pro Bowl over Robert Tonyan Rings, Logan Thomas,
who had double-digit touchdowns.
Yeah, the league's broken.
Logan Thomas is a converted quarterback. That alone should just get a Pro Bowl.
And amen that it wasn't like a real like Pro Bowl. I mean, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I made the Pro Bowl.
Oh, so go play Madden, the worst game ever. Yeah.
But like I still think it's like, even though the Pro Bowl every year, whether it's Madden or if it's actually happening in Florida or Hawaii, and it's always like considered a joke that no one wants to watch, but it's still just like fun to see them like, oh, we're all on the same field together, and like that's an achievement for them to actually be there and be like, hey, I'm one of the best of my position, and I was elected to be on this team.
I think they care more about being named like an All-Pro than a to the whatever stupid game that we just talked about. I don't know why I'm blanking.
Pro Bowl,
yeah, exactly. Wow, God, I know sports. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'd rather be named like an All-Pro to my defense, offense, or position than to the Pro Bowl. That's just me though.
Last Jets Pro Bowler was Jamal Adams. Oh, but before him was Jason Myers. Oh, where's Jason Myers? Seattle. Where's Jamal Adams? Seattle. Oh, don't forget Andre Roberts. He's a Pro Bowler. Get rid of him. Kick him to the curb. But now we have some competence in the front office, so we should be okay.
They made those moves to pay Le'Veon Bell. That was the only reason why they made those moves.
Good pay.
Yeah. Great ROI on that one.
Thanks, McKinnon. Oh, so I also saw this thing to Devontae Smith, the wide receiver, was like considered like the best wide receiver. You know, Jamar Chase is jumping above him now because everyone thinks Devontae Smith gets hit once and he's done.
Because he literally looks like a USB stick.
Yeah, he's 100 pounds soaking wet. Anyway, so he was in an interview and he was asked who is the better quarterback, like quick on the spot. Who's better quarterback, Mac Jones or Tua? And he said Mac Jones. And
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, because that's his quarterback, I guess. I mean, he also
he played with Tua.
Yeah, but
he might have started with Tua. I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about college football in terms of watching. I don't know. Did Devontae Smith even play when they won the championship with Tua?
I'm not sure. Probably.
I don't know
because he was behind.
Calvin Ridley was there when they won the championship, if I'm not mistaken. But Mac Jones just looks. I mean, even though I think he needs to go to the right team in order to perform well. Like you can't plug. He's not like a guy like Trevor Lawrence where you could plug him wherever and he'll be successful. Mac Jones needs an actual system in order to be successful that fits to him. And I think if Mac Jones goes to that team, whatever that team may be, like the Patriots or something, he'll be better than Tua. But
I hate the Pats, but if I'm like Mac Jones is like brother or friend, and I want success for my friend.
He's got to go to the Pats.
You want him to go to the Pats. He's going to be a good quarterback there because he's like Brady. He's just able to move his legs more.
Dad bod, all that nonsense. Yeah. I know we can't give up on Tua after a year, but just like watching him this year, I've no confidence going forward. If I'm the Dolphins GM, you're never gonna have a pick here ever again.
That's right. Because this team, him and
this team is good. This team's gonna be good. No, but you could keep Tua. But you better draft a quarterback because if you don't draft a quarterback now
this year,
listen, if you don't draft a quarterback now and Tua ends up being a bust, now you're stuck with all this talent and you have nobody at quarterback. And then you're just going to go back to what you were, right? Yeah. Nobody thought the Dolphins were going to win 10 games this year, right? And nobody thought that they'd have the third pick because the Texans literally imploded, right? So they were given this gift. Take a quarterback. He doesn't have to start, but just take a quarterback in case Tua breaks his hip again or he's just really not the guy. You could just plug him in.
You and I said in September of last year before week 1 that the Dolphins were going to have a top 5 defense.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll upload that to social media just so we could show the text messages. Top 10 defense, top 5. But we both said that the defense wouldn't be ranked that high because the offense couldn't get them off the field.
Offense would never get off the field.
Right? We were kind of – right, but like – it was like kind of wrong because they were winning games, right? But the defense was playing well, but maybe the offense was scoring too fast or like just Tua would stink. And then Fitzpatrick would come in and they start winning, like
that's what I'm a little like. I know I watched the season. I saw Tua play, but why was Tua bad?
I don't know. You watched the last game, week 17 against the Bills. He horrible. He looked so bad.
Yeah.
And the Bills weren't even playing real starters.
His concern coming into the league was his hip and his injury. But he's the most accurate quarterback there is. Dude's missing throws. But You know what? Maybe give him another year, and I think you have to roll with him another year, unless Houston calls. We'll give you Watson if you give us Tua and 2 first.
100%. I'll do it.
Yeah, do
Watson
that.
for Tua and 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I disagree that they should take a quarterback in this draft because look what that's going to do to his confidence. If he's
Well, he shouldn't have sucked.
Yeah.
If
Oh
Tua is
no.
your guy, you have to stick with him. You can't be drafting another quarterback. It's just going to cause a controversy, and it's not good for team chemistry. Look what the Jets did with Sanchez and Tebow. Sanchez was the guy, but then
wait. Don't you dare say Sanchez and Tebow. I would have gave it to you if you said Hurts and Wentz, but don't give me that Tebow Sanchez shit.
Tebow ruined Sanchez, and
Tebow ruined Sanchez ruined himself, dude. I don't know.
It was Tebow. No, but in all seriousness, you have to if Tua is your guy, you have to stick with him. You can't be drafting a quarterback at 3 there.
Right.
Oh, never. They have to. If I'm the Dolphins, you go Jamar Chase or you go Penei Sewell. At least protect Tua.
They need a receiver. Yeah, they definitely need a receiver. Devontae Parker needs help. Preston Williams just tore his ACL. So
I forgot what's his name, Jackson. Whoever the Dolphins' left tackle is right now, he already said he was open to moving the right tackle. So you bring in Sewell, protect him on the edge.
Imagine the Dolphins trade away Laramie Tunsil. And then they get to take another ridiculous talent at the tackle position again just 2 years later.
People, including myself, I think he's the best athlete. He's the best in the draft. He's a safe pick and he's a good athlete. You think he's a guy that can play football. They're worried about his pass protection, but I think that's fine because Tua can't pass the ball anyway.
They need a running back, dude. Like Gaskin looks pretty solid, but they need a guy that could just
they need a reliable name. They're just like bringing in these random people, and these random people they're turning out pretty well for them. But
Salvin Ahmed bum, yeah, dude. Like Gaskin reminds me of like a Naeem Hines. He's perfect right outside. You know, just throw it to him on the numbers and just let him make a move.
I just got an update. Mike Tomlin has COVID. He just got kicked out of the Pittsburgh facility because he has COVID. They sent him home.
Oh wow.
I don't even know he's in the.
Speaking of Pittsburgh, Tom and I were saying. I texted Tom yesterday. Najee Harris to Pittsburgh is nice. The running back out of Bama. I think I'd like him at the Jets, but the Jets don't have that luxury right now. The Jets have so many more bigger things to fill than draft. I like him. Like, oh, it's a pretty pick. I like the pretty pick, but draft a cornerback. Draft a guard if you don't mind. Go and get Joe Tooney out of free agency because he's not signing with the Pats again. I wouldn't want to sign with the Pats.
I mean, they could also target ATN in the second round.
Yeah, from Clemson.
Yeah.
Second round is made for running backs. I really don't think no one's going to take a running back in the first round. Like it has to be like a LaDainian Tomlinson or Reggie Bush talent to be taken, or it's Barkley to be taken in the first round.
Oh, Barkley put the Giants in a tough spot too.
Yep.
Now he's coming off. They're gonna pick up his option, but
they have to.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to pay him now.
He's coming off an ACL injury, and what you pay a guy that's coming off an ACL, you see how he plays this year, and when you pay him, you're gonna have to pay him a lot of money.
Let's see if the Giants do what Giants do. I mean, it's
I think
the Giants had a good running back was freaking Tiki Barber. You know, so
Tiki. I like Tiki Barber.
I don't even count him Rob Bradshaw because he wasn't. You know, it was him and Brandon Jacobs were both solid, but they weren't the guy. Like Tiki Barber was the guy.
And the Browns said they're gonna sign Baker, which is they're gonna open extensions. I think Baker's gonna settle for simple money. He's not gonna get anything massive, but they'll pick up his option this year, and then they're gonna pay depending how he plays this year because this past year was his first winning season. So I think
he doesn't really deserve big money.
Yeah, Kevin Stefanski's also the man.
Yep, 100%. All right, so maybe we could we're gonna try something new here. So I like to gamble a little bit, right? So on DraftKings, I decided to do something interesting here where I just parlayed every division winner in baseball together. And I threw them into a parlay, right? So I'm gonna list off these teams here that I have, and I want to hear maybe what's your take on this. I know Vinny knows a lot, so Vinny can throw some interesting insight in here.
Red Sox are winning, Marlon Gonzalez, and the Twins are winning, Nelson Cruz, and that's it. That's all you need.
So Yeah. All right. So we can start with the NL East because obviously, that we all like the NL East here. I picked the Braves. There's no way that, in my opinion, the Braves beat out the Mets. Even though big Met fans, like the Mets still have questions, in terms of bullpen, in terms of third base, and definitely center field is the biggest question mark out of our whole team. So that alone, everything that I just named, the Braves have better. So just for that alone, I don't know. I took the Braves. Takes on that.
Hey, I agree. It's the Braves division to lose because, like
100%.
The Mets have still have needs to fill, and like the Phillies, Marlins, they're still rebuilding.
They're still rebuilding.
They're still getting people
it's
together.
It's gonna be right now. Braves, Mets, but Mets are gonna make it as a wild card. Who knows how many games they win? But the Braves need to do a September collapse, in my opinion, for the Mets to win the division.
What has Bryce Harper been up to?
Bryce Harper, everyone's like, and I hate Bryce Harper, but he's not bad. He's just like, he might not be putting up $400 million numbers, but he's still put up, I think he had an OPS of over 800 every year, right? And he's putting up 30 homers every year. He's putting up 100 ribbies every year. So the guy's balling, all right? So as much as I love to trash talk Bryce Harper, he's not bad. He just pretty boy. Yeah, he just put the Phillies in a horrible spot. So.
Yeah, they can't build around him because he's getting paid so much money. So
exactly,
they don't have the flexibility to help him out. So that's their fault.
But when everybody says Bryce Harper's trash, they're so wrong and they don't know stats. You know what I mean? I would love to have Bryce Harper in the Mets. As much as I hate Bryce Harper, you know what I mean? Just that output is nuts. Yeah.
But if he was actually like a legit like star player, he would help the Phillies win more. Would you say wouldn't his WAR be better if he was? But you have
to also factor in how bad the Phillies pitching is.
That's true. They do blow a lot.
I could come out of the bullpen for the Phillies.
Yeah, you're right.
Bad. And NL Central, I went with the Cardinals. This is probably the toughest one, just because the Brewers are there, the Cubs are there. Who knows what they're gonna do? But just like the Cardinals adding Arenado, I couldn't turn that down, right? And obviously we're gonna pick the Dodgers in the NL West. The Padres, I don't know. It's the Padres. There's no way they're gonna beat out the Dodgers.
You have all the same projections as USA Today. USA Today has it.
Wow, really? I'm 3 for 3 on USA Today.
Yeah, we'll see if we go 6 for 6.
Let's see if we go 6 for 6. All right. Obviously, we went New York Yankees. There's no way no one else is winning the AL East. It's just Chuck Case.
How many wins do you think it has them giving them? The Yankees.
The Yankees are they a 100-win team? What did they win last year? I don't know what they win last year. Did they win 100 games?
Oh, it's probably high 90s.
They're running it back with the same team minus Paxton. They switched Paxton for Kluber.
By the way, it has the Mets going 86 and 76.
Okay, I think we win 90 games, but if 86 gets us to the wild card, I'll take it.
It has Atlanta 93 and 69.
See, I think the Braves are better than that. I think the Braves could easily win 100 games.
Cardinals,
the Braves could be the best team in the MLB this year.
It only has one 100-win team, which is the Dodgers at 105.
That's cash. That's totally possible. But fuck Trevor
Bauer.
Bauer. So, yeah. And then I have the White Sox winning the AL Central over the Twins. Yeah. There's no you can't adding Liam Hendricks is just absolute dynamite, spot at reliever. Jose Abreu, Luis Robert, Eloy Jimenez, Tim Anderson, Yasmani, you know what I mean? Everybody over there is good. Everybody there is good. And then I had to go Houston.
Do you work for USA Today? Do you work for USA Today? 6 for 6. Houston going.
So I went Houston.
Yeah.
But that was kind of tough too because I just don't know what they're gonna do. They lost Springer. They saying Bregman put on muscle, but Bregman's a puss, so I really don't know what he's gonna do. Altuve, Correa is still there, so you got to throw that in perspective too. But they have no pitching, but I like Kyle Tucker. They have a revolving door at catcher, I think, between Chirinos and every year. So I feel like their catching is always a problem. But Yordan Alvarez is pretty solid.
Yep.
I don't know. So those are my picks. We encourage others to go try it out on DraftKings. My parlay came out to what is this? It's plus 3,984. So who knows? I might make big money. I put $1 down. So, but yeah.
Who do you think is projected to be the worst team in the league?
Pirates. If it's not the Pirates,
Yeah,
it's like,
probably the Pirates or
How many wins?
the Rockies are bad too. Like,
but the Rockies got Story,
You're right with the Pirates being the worst, and then
the Pirates might not even win.
It has
Might not win 60 games. That's how bad the Pirates are going to be.
It has the Pirates at 57 wins.
Yeah, the Pirates
Yeah.
are horrible.
Pirates
Well, the
are
NL
horrible.
Central alone is horrible, so they might get 30 wins just in the NL Central.
The bottom three are the Pirates, Baltimore, and Detroit.
Dude, why is everyone shitting on Baltimore? They got a pretty solid squad. They just don't have pitching. I like Baltimore a lot.
well, they signed Matt Harvey now, so they have that experience. That could help them out. I think the Orioles manager was on the Cubs when the Mets played the Cubs in 2015, so he signed them just based on his performance in 2015.
Weak sauce, dude. When people are on Twitter saying we should sign Matt Harvey, I was like, you guys cracked out of your mind? Why would we do that? It's so dumb.
I mean,
Yeah,
I would take him out of the bullpen if you could.
God, you're delusional, Chris. Oh my God. Matt Harvey does not belong in the majors anymore. Okay, he's done. He's had so many other opportunities outside of the Mets and has been atrocious.
Oh, yeah. I agree, but
he lost his chance, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we think the Angels make the playoffs?
Probably not, but
Yes.
I don't know.
Wait.
I mean, the Angels are so stacked every year, dude, and they just can't get it done from
No,
Mike Trout.
Angels don't make the playoffs because Oakland's could do better than them.
Man, but are
That's
they going to
true,
be
yeah.
better than them? Oakland moves
Oakland
on
lost
from
a lot.
Simeon. They lost a lot of players. They lost Hendricks. That rotation is a lot of question marks in that rotation. They have Chapman, they have Matt Olson, and I like Laureano a lot. Seth Murphy's coming. Seth Murphy's going to be his full year starting at catcher. But I don't know. Is that better than the Angels with Mike Trout, Rendon? They're just pitching is they gave just Alex Cobb too much money. Alex Cobb sucks. Quintana sucks. You got to win for Trout. I want Trout to succeed so much. The Phillies should have gotten Trout instead of Bryce Harper. That's what.
How the hell is Albert Pujols still playing baseball?
First ballot Hall of Famer,
a 20-year deal.
Yeah, dude. Him and CJ Wilson signed the same, and Josh Hamilton. They all signed that same year. Remember that?
Yep.
Oh God, CJ Wilson, bum.
He's 41.
Yeah.
Dude, I had this guy's baseball card from when I was like 7.
I found a Wes Welker card the other day from the Dolphins. I was like, wow, forgot about this.
Wes Welker was on the Dolphins?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I thought it was.
Wow.
I thought it was New England and Denver.
Nah, dude. Yeah, isn't he the wide receivers coach for the Niners?
Yes.
Is that why the Niners receivers are so good? I can't wait till Kendrick Bourne leaves there. He's gonna be the worst receiver in football history.
Dude, how come Jim Leonard's not leaving to join the NFL?
God, where is Jim Leonard?
He's a defensive coordinator at some like D2 school.
God, he's so good, man.
You
see, Deion Sanders got his first.
Haven, then.
Oh no, never mind. He's defensive coordinator for Wisconsin.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's a D2 school.
I forgot.
Where did Deion? Did you see Deion? Where's Deion Sanders now that he's coaching and he got a Gatorade bath yesterday?
It's like Jackson.
Is that a high
State?
school?
Yeah,
Jackson State. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Man, good for Deion. He's a football genius. The Super Bowl commercials are funny. Super Bowl Subway commercials are funny.
And he's partnered up with Barstool, I think, too. So he's making money from there. He is so
Yeah.
money.
Yep.
Dude, yeah.
Is he coaching his son there?
Who?
Deion Sanders.
I think.
Quarterback.
Let's see.
Oh, is his son?
He might be.
That would make sense if he's going to some crappy school like that. No offense to anyone that goes to Jackson State.
Watch out, dude. They're gonna be like the new FAU.
Oh yeah. Or they could be like the Cam Newton. I'm gonna hurt their feelings with my opinion. You guys see that?
Dude, that kid shut him down. That's awesome.
If you're letting some like high school kid really affect your like feelings and you're a professional athlete, grow up. Come on.
Nah, Shiloh Sanders. I don't know if I'm mispronouncing his name. He's playing at South Carolina, but I think he's going to transfer. Oh, he's transferring to South Carolina. I don't know where he was before.
Interesting, because I know he coached his son. He coached him in high school.
Shador Sanders. Okay, I'm sorry for mispronouncing. Committed to Jackson State, so one of them's playing with him. I don't know what position that is, but yeah,
Gotcha.
college football.
I feel like football legends. I think that doesn't really run in the blood. Like
What, like family members playing well, or like
Yeah.
a direct bloodline playing well?
Yeah, I mean, the Watts are different, but like
McCaffrey's
dad's Super Bowl champion, but he also had Elway throwing him the ball.
okay, but he's still pretty solid.
Randy
receiver.
Moss's son is insane on the Washington football team.
I forgot it. I forgot about him until I played Madden yesterday.
Yeah, he's on their practice squad, I think. So I guess any of these players. I think about it this way here. So Brady was what, a 5th round, 4th round pick?
6th.
How is there not like anyone? Do you know how much potential is probably out there that there's just some
people probably want Brady's semen.
Okay.
like to reproduce a animal quarterback.
Yeah, but also Brady
has kids though. So
yeah, but Brady also works as
but what if they like, you know what I mean? Like in the movie Ted, like they went to Brady's house to you know what I mean?
They want to create the perfect specimen. But yeah, I don't think people are going up to Brady asking him for his semen. But you know how many teams just have like random schmucks on their practice squad and 3rd stringer? Like who's the guy the Jets have? I forgot his name that we drafted for no reason. The guy last year, our quarterback. Anyway,
I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not Trace McSorley, so I don't care.
You told me there's not other quarterbacks out there that are like Tom Brady.
I'm sure there are. I didn't say that.
I know, but like, why can't they be the next star? You know how much untapped potential there is? That's just like, but they'll never get their shot, so no one's gonna know.
Listen, if we did that, we'd probably become billionaires. But then we also get called idiots, and I'm sure half of them wouldn't even work. You know how hard it is to find a Tom Brady?
The 3 of us should create a 33rd national football team, but we only take people off other people's practice squads. No draft or anything.
Last chance you makes it
exactly.
makes it to the NFL.
And
there's also a bunch of talent in Division 2, Division 3, and they don't get shots either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so
man.
The next Tom Brady.
Division 2 and Division 3 sports get more chances in baseball than any other professional sport.
Yeah, because the draft is like 20 rounds.
Yeah, like it's too long.
Anybody.
It's too long.
Yeah.
You know how many kids get drafted out of New Haven?
Then we have a center.
No, we get a couple kids come out of. Oh yeah, well, I think if I'm not mistaken, a kid from a football team got drafted.
I don't know if he got drafted.
But like baseball, they get drafted a bunch.
Combine. I know he was invited to the combine, but I don't know what he did.
I think there's a kid in the Cardinals organization that signed as an undrafted free agent last year. So he's a prospect now.
Cool.
His name.
Well, running out of time here. So we'll pick this up next week. We appreciate everybody listening. Vinny, you want to kick us out here, boy?
Oh, I love kicking us out. What was that timer?
That was my timer to let us know that we're done.
I just had really bad PTSD of like waking up in the morning.
Yeah, me too.
No, I love my alarm. Thank you, everybody, for listening to Paisans and Pylons. Thank you for checking us out on YouTube for our first ever video. Please.
Second video. You just jinxed it, idiot.
Second video. Well, actually, with our beautiful faces in this one, because, I mean, that's probably where all the money makes with this money maker right here.
Oh, yeah.
Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know if you want us to talk about anything specific, any sport, tennis, ping pong, rugby. I know a lot about cricket. We'll be sure to we'll be sure to talk about it next week. And thank you for listening. Have a good night, guys.
Peace.